Experian backdoor method. Here's how to use it. This is part 12 of the 25-part series, credit repair secrets no one wants you to know about, but I'm giving you 25 for 2025. This is number 12. If you haven't watched the entire series, I've left a link below with the playlist so you can watch all 25 parts. But in today's video, what we're going to cover is the Experian backdoor method. And what this is essentially for is for you to correct your personal information. That's one of the most important things before you start disputing, because you want to get rid of those old and outdated addresses that might be associated with collection accounts, negative accounts, and what have you. Because if that address is on your credit report, they're going to verify that it belongs to you. So step one is to get all of that information cleaned up. So you only have one name, one address, and one employer, and it's all accurate. You're even going to see your birthday. So ensure that that data looks correct. One bureau might just report the year. Some others might report the month and year. That's fine as long as the data that does appear is accurate. So here's the breakdown. It is all inside of this guide. I am selling this guide, but if you are a part of the credit community, you will have instant access to this guide inside of the community. Now, if you haven't joined the community, comment the word community and I will send you the link, because once you join the community, you will have access to watch all of our replays. There is not a charge for these masterclasses. What you get is everything inside of the community, all for one low price. Prices will be going up, so make sure you lock in at this super low price now. Now, if you just want the guide, comment the word guide and I will send it your way immediately. Okay, so first and foremost is logging into your Experian account. That is step one. Step number two is you're going to click on the credit tab inside of the Experian account. This is your normal Experian account that you would use to just view your credit reports. Okay. Number three is scroll to the quick action section and then we're going to file a dispute. Step four, we're going to proceed to the dispute center. And if you encounter any issues, just repeat the steps, because we want to get to the dispute center inside of our normal Experian application. Now, step five is once you're in the dispute center, you're going to locate your report number. All right. And it's a 10-digit number and you'll see it. Soon as you get to your report, you will see this 10-digit number. You can copy it and paste it until later, or you can write it down. But we are going to need that 10-digit number for this account. Now, here's where the magic happens. We're going to open up a new browser window, and this is the backdoor access entry. Okay, Experian.com, and then it says NACA online/dispute. I have all this in the guide, of course, but you're going to put in your report number, your 10-digit report number right here. And then just follow the instructions all the way down. You're going to find all of these inaccurate addresses and names and all of this personal information that is simply inaccurate. And what you're going to do is select all of that information inside of here so you can dispute it. Now, once you gather all of this information, make sure that you process submit button, because a lot of people click on things and then they don't submit it. You have to make sure that you follow through and ensure that your account was processed. Now, here's where kind of the fun happens, right? So once you've entered all of your information and you've hit submit at the very bottom here, then it's going to take you to a form where you're going to scroll to the potential negative items, click on the account number, and check to see if the last 4 ID number matches the last 4 digits ID number from your address. If it does, remove the address as it's linked to that account. After you've removed the address, dispute the accounts. By removing the address that's associated with that account, then it's unlikely to be verified. All right. So that's why it's so important to go in, take the time to do this, and get rid of all of those old accounts. Like if you know you got bad blood at that account, get it off your credit. And this is just one of many ways to clean up your personal information with Experian. In the previous video, I think it was part 11, we talked about how to contact the credit bureaus. Okay. It's very easy. You can upload a letter as well. So say you go through this, they don't take off everything, whatever the case may be. You can also write out a letter and advise them to remove all of these negative items that you see inside of your account on a letter, and then upload it to Experian.com/upload. Upload is my favorite because it doesn't require a login, and you can easily upload a PDF and then call back in to follow up on that the next day or so later. Now, if you are a member of Experian, this is going to help because you get priority service with these type of things, and you're now a customer, not just an average consumer that's calling in. So I always recommend people sign up for the credit bureau's membership so they can get priority service, because right here, identity theft monitoring, right? So if you notice that there's some wrong things going on, then you have help, and you can call them and ask them to transfer you over to the fraud department. And right now you can get free 7 days, and then it's $24.99 with just Experian. But what I've noticed is you can actually call in and say, hey, I can't afford $24.99 a month. Is there a better promotional offer that you can give me? I can afford maybe like $14.99 for the next 6 months, and then, maybe go to the regular pricing at then. But negotiate, call them and tell them you can't afford that if you want to stay a member with them, right? But there are some benefits on being this member, because again, you're going to get priority service, and they're going to want to help their customers over just a normal consumer calling in. So again, if you get the guide, all of the instructions are right here for you guys, but this is just one of many ways that you can clean up your personal information. And for Experian, it just makes it a lot easier because you can see what is connected to what. And a lot of times the addresses that show on this backdoor don't show on your normal credit reports. I've had a lot of clients where they logged into Experian and they logged into this Experian and saw a whole bunch of different, account information or personal information that they did not see on their regular credit report. So just knowing this information is going to make it that much powerful, because again, this is kind of like the backdoor entryway that's going to show you a little bit more than just your average, profile information. And if you need help, feel free to reach out to me, guys. If you haven't already, make sure that you've subscribed to the channel. Watch the 25-part series of the credit repair hacks for 2025. This is what everyone's doing, but nobody wants to give you the game. Nobody wants to share the information, especially for free. So people are charging big bucks for this type of information, and I give you the information that you need to know, not what you want to hear, okay? Because we all know if you knew better, you do better. Until next time, guys, I want to thank you for watching. Make sure that you comment, let me know if you found value in this, and most importantly, visit the description. It has all of the links that we were talking about, and most importantly, take action. I'll see you next time.